Good evening, I am Mark Seal with your Lime Sports World. Starting with cricket, Jamaica withstood an inspired spell from medium pacer Kevin Stout to clinch a one-wicket victory over Barbados and advance to the final of the Headley Weeks Trophy. Stout captured 5 for 29 and spinner Suleiman Ben 3 for 78 as the Jamaicans successfully chased 167 for victory on the final day of the semi-final at Kensington Oval. When the action resumed this morning, Andrew McCarthy added only 2 runs to his overnight score of 41. And now we pick up the action with Barbados needing 7 more wickets to win the game and Jamaica 51 more runs. The visitors progressing to 116 for 3 with Jermaine Blackwood adding to his overnight 53. But while he was on 64, keeper Shane Dorridge snapped him up off Kevin Stout, sending Jamaica's top scorer in this innings back to the pavilion. Barbados now needing 6 wickets and Jamaica 44 runs. Captain Tamara Lambert lightened the mood in the visitors' dressing room with a boundary of Suleiman Ben, 128 for 4. With nowhere to go for the entire day, Carlton Ball Jr. managed to get himself run out again. A combination between skipper Craig Brathwaite and Ben. Jamaica now 129 for 5. Just 4 more runs would be added before Lambert was next to go, caught by Ben of Stout, 133 for 6. Barbados needing 4, Jamaica 34. Simon Cottrell changed the equation with another 4 off Ben, but maybe Cottrell likes the spin because the medium pace of Stout did him in. Bold to give Stout his 3rd wicket. Jamaica 139 for 7. Damien Jacobs driving but finding the edge was brilliantly caught at gully by Ashley Nurse off Stout for a duck. The Bajans now only needing 2 wickets. In comes Jerome Taylor, looking to play the role of spoiler, hitting a maximum. Then a 4, also off Stout, as the Jamaicans moved up to 155 for 8, needing 12 more runs to win. Taylor would lead them there, but wouldn't be allowed to see the promised land from out in the middle. Caught at slip by Ben off Stout. That's a fifer to the would-be Bajan hero. However, the final pair would chip away at the last dozen runs, and once Nikita Miller and Dave Bernard got the scores level, that was it for Barbados' chances. The final run duly came, giving Jamaica the 1 wicket win. And the scores in the match: Barbados 245 and 223, Jamaica 302 and 167 for 9. Jamaica will now meet the Windwards in the final over the weekend in St. Lucia. Darren Sammy's Sunrisers Hyderabad find themselves in last place in the 2014 IPL after losing their 2nd straight game today in Sharjah. They went down to table leaders Kings 11 Punjab by 72 runs. This after Punjab made 193 for 6 in their 20 overs. Glenn Maxwell top scoring with 95, inclusive of 5 4s and 9 6s. Sunrisers were then dismissed for 121 in 19.2, with Laxpathi Balaji taking 4 for 13. Barbados are in position to get 2 medals at the Carifta Chess Championships in Martinique. After 4 rounds in the under-16 open section, Alon Richards is in the lead with 3.5 points. Now, Richards is in joint first place with Sylvia Prudent of Martinique, and their clash in the next round might well determine the overall winner. Meanwhile, in the under-20 open section, Brian Prescott sits in joint 2nd position. He has 3.5 points. In football, matches in the BFA Digicel Premier League for tomorrow have been postponed. But when the action does resume on Thursday, defending champions Barbados Defence Force Sports Program will be holding top spot. The BDF have 24 points from 10 games after beating Paradise 2-1 in their latest tie. Pride of Gall Hill remain right on their heels. Gall Hill have 23 points also from 10 games after they beat Silver Sands 3-1. Now, to say the action in these games was a bit heated would be an understatement, with 6 red cards being issued at the National Stadium. CBC's Marsha Boyce reports.
Despite several chances, fans had to wait about 45 minutes for the first goal in this clash between Pride of Gall Hill in black and Silver Sands. The Silver Sands defenders failing to make the clearance, and Rico Baptiste would put Gall Hill up 1-0 just before half-time. Second half action, Gall Hill looking to double their lead. A lovely ball through to Dequan Adamson from Jabari Chandler, but Adamson couldn't get it under control. Minutes later, Chandler would do the honors himself. Another defensive blunder and he buried it into the back of the net to put Gall Hill up 2-0 in the 58th minute. Christopher Harris didn't help Silver Sands' cause, needlessly picking up his second yellow card midway through the half, reducing them to 10 men. 2 minutes before time, they would get a goal back. Tyrell Hinkson beating the wall and the stunned goalkeeper with his free kick. But the tension in this game boiled over soon after, leading to an all-out brawl. It would see 4 players getting their walking papers. Michael Dean from Silver Sands, while Gall Hill would eventually lose Dequan Adamson, Rashan Adamson and Andre Daniel, all getting straight reds. Things even continued off the field, with members of the Royal Barbados Police Force having to intervene. BFA President Randy Harris was among those trying to calm things down, while the officials were still handing out cards. The game did continue, but not without some more drama. Gall Hill being awarded a penalty in the dying stages. Chandler would duly convert from the spot for his second goal of the night. It ended Gall Hill 3, Silver Sands 1. With that result, Gall Hill went to the top of the standings. So BDF Sports Program started this feature game against Paradise out to reclaim the #1 position. But it was Paradise who went ahead first. Good pressure from Armando Lashley picking the defense and firing home Paradise up 1-0 in the 21st minute. The scoreline remained the same until 4 minutes into the second half. An error by the goalkeeper and Mario Hart would get the cross in for Carl Gibson to score, getting the equalizer. It was now Paradise 1, BDF 1. The odds remained in favour of BDF as Paradise were reduced to 10 men, with Shaquille Stout picking up his second yellow card of the match for that challenge. After that, a second goal for the BDF seemed always on the cards, and it came in the 77th minute. Tyreek Highland getting what would turn out to be the winning goal. Final score, BDF Sports Program 2, Paradise 1. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.